Today I'm gonna show you some incredibly helpful smokes on Dust 2, and I hope you enjoy. Let's start off with a simple but effective A-long smoke. Go up to this spot and then aim right here. Then just jump throw. Basically, this is going to cover the entire corner part of A-long so that the CTs won't be able to quickly kill you the second you run out the doors. This way the CT either has to retreat or be very offensive and fight you in the open, making it an overall bad situation for the CT side and a good opening for the T side. Now, the second smoke is a follow-up to the previous, because if you aim at the top left corner of this antenna while running, you will smoke off the CT crossover without even being seen. This helps you and your team execute a fast A-long with minimal effort, and as you can see, this smoke blocks off the area completely. So any CT holding from behind the smoke will have no chance of spotting you or your teammates. If we combine both of the smokes shown so far, we have a pretty much flawless A-long execution, since we have more control over A-long when pushing through doors, and also CT when pushing towards sites. This video is sponsored by SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a site that lets you trade your old boring skins into new cool skins within seconds. Just input the skins you want to trade, click trade items, and you will have a cool new skin in your inventory just like that. They also offer a 35% bonus for every deposit when using my code KREMIT. So for example, if you deposit $100, you will get $135. You can also get up to $5 completely for free if you use my code KREMIT and complete a trade of $100 or more. Thank you SkinsMonkey for sponsoring this video. Of course, if you want to smoke off CT spawn instead, you can do so by lining up in the middle of this wall and aim slightly above this little edge. Then left click to throw the smoke, and the smoke will bounce off short and land down in CT spawn, covering absolutely everything, so there is no gap whatsoever for the CT to try and spot you if they try to turn from B sites. If you want to smoke Xbox for a quick short execute, line yourself up against this wall and aim just like I am showing, and jump while throwing the smoke. The smoke should bounce off short and land perfectly on top of Xbox, essentially smoking off the entirety of double doors. When pushing up short, you can see that lower tunnels is also blocked off by the smoke, creating a perfect cover so you don't need to worry about a CT shooting you in the back of the head. There are no visuals from inside the tunnels and absolutely nothing to see from double doors either. Another way to smoke Xbox is from this spot here. Just aim right here, jump throw, and the smoke will pop exactly like the last one, creating a thick smoke screen covering you from both double doors and lower tunnels when running up short. Here is another way of smoking Xbox. What you do is line up in the middle of all these brown spots on the wall, aim at the top left corner of these bricks, and simply throw the smoke like normal. If you just wait a couple of seconds, the smoke will pop on Xbox and you will have full access to short without being sniped from behind double doors or shots from tunnels. Just be careful when you're right above Xbox, as there might be a CT very close to doors trying to get a glimpse of your head as you pass by. To quickly smoke double doors, walk in here and aim to the right of this lamp, then simply jump throw and the smoke will land right between double doors, giving you a chance to rush down mid or short at the very start of the round. The smoke reaches all the way to the top of the doors, so nobody from CT will be able to spot you, even if they try to stand on higher ground. If you want to smoke B doors for a quick B rush, run into this corner and simply use this line as a guide. Then line it up with the left side of the ladder and aim a tiny bit higher before you jump throw. As we follow the smoke, it will bounce off this roof and down right outside the doors on B. This is a must-know smoke when pushing B, since it blocks off every CT that is rotating to B and also give you a huge advantage if there was a CT holding doors. Another way to smoke doors on B is from inside the tunnels. Go up to this box and crouch, then just aim exactly where I am showing and left click to throw the smoke while crouching. This will smoke off doors from inside of B sites, creating a thick wall where CTs potentially have to walk far into the open space in order to be able to see anything at all. You can also smoke B doors from short by lining up like so and aiming to the left inside this little triangle area that I'm showing right now. Run and jump while throwing the smoke and it will bounce off the building and land right outside of B doors, again creating a thick smoke screen blocking the CTs from spotting you if you try to push through CT to A, or if the rest of your team is trying to push B. The last place you can smoke doors on B is this spot right here. Just crouch while aiming and jump throw. Once again, the smoke will land right outside of B doors, completely blocking off any CTs trying to hold doors or rotating from A. But you can also throw other smokes from this spot. To smoke the left part of B sites, you can aim right here and jump throw. If we follow the smoke, it bounces right onto the site and smokes off almost the entire site with just one smoke. You don't really have to worry too much about checking sight, because if a CT was holding back sight, he will now see absolutely nothing, unless he walks out into the open, but in that case he's pretty stupid. The CT holding barrels will also not be able to see anything unless he too walks out into the open. If you only want to smoke the right part of B site, you can do it by lining up this smoke and jump throw once again. The smoke will land on the right part of site as mentioned and will smoke off back site as well. Though it obviously isn't quite as good as the previous smoke, it's still something. Now for a quick B window smoke. You're just gonna run over to the left side of this pillar, look up towards the planks and aim at this exact spot, and then jump throw. After a few seconds, the smoke will land perfectly outside of the window, smoking everything in its surroundings and making it impossible for any CTs to try and hold B or mid from window. This is a really important must-know smoke if you're planning on pushing B or if your team wants to go through CT to A. If you just want a really quick entry smoke on B, you can line yourself up with these pillars and aim at this spot. When throwing normally, the smoke will just land right outside of tunnels, making it possible to do a very sneaky approach to get a slight overview and maybe a kill on the CT standing doors. However, this is not a good smoke when your whole team is pushing B, because even though the guy standing door won't see you, the guy in window might be able to see some of your teammates. Next up is a very simple yet effective entry smoke on A short. Line yourself up in the middle here, aim at this tiny discolored spot on the wall. After you throw the smoke, you can get ready to push short, as this smoke will allow you to peek without being instantly sniped or killed by any CTs holding the usual angles. It is basically just a better way of peeking and getting A control, since the CTs now have to change their positioning to actually be able to see where you come from. Another smoke you can throw from short is the CT spawn smoke. By standing right here and aiming at this corner, you can throw normally and easily smoke off any CTs that are planning on rotating from B to A. Here you can see exactly what a potential CT player would encounter if they were trying to rotate from B. Not much to see, right? If you're planning a mid to B push, you want to know this smoke. Aim right at this little dot on the wall, throw normally, and the smoke will land in the middle of the CT entrance. This is an incredibly easy but effective smoke that I encourage you to learn. Everything is blocked off except this tiny boost spot, which you have to be careful of, since the enemy might or might not know you can jump up here. If you're afraid your enemy might know the boost, just throw this smoke instead. Follow this line and aim right here and jump throw. Now the smoke will land on top of the boost spot, smoking off the boost and CT. As you can see from the enemy angle, the enemy can't really see anything at all and will have to wait for the smoke to clear or potentially rush through it, which can be risky. You can also throw this smoke from another spot. If you go up to these bricks, you can simply aim right here and jump throw. This will land on pretty much the exact same spot, smoking off the entirety of CT spawn, so the enemy will have to guess where to shoot. If you're trying to go from tunnels through CT and to B, you can go to this corner in lower tunnels and aim right here. It's a quick smoke, but a helpful one for clearing CT and A long. Once it pops, you can clear CT with one less spot to worry about. As you can see, the smoke covers you on the left side, making it far easier to clear A long as well before continuing to B. This next one is a smoke that I think nobody knows about. If you go into this corner on B side and turn around and aim right here and then jump throw, you will see that you can actually smoke off short all the way from B sides, potentially helping your teammate that is trying to hold A while you're rotating. The smoke is covering short perfectly and most people won't try to push through it. Let's say you're holding B while your teammate in top mid gets killed. You can then quickly throw the smoke and potentially stop the enemy team while they are still pushing up and clearing double doors and lower tunnels, stopping them in an attempt to take A control. Your teammate on A can cover the smoke while you are rotating from B. If the bomb has been planted on B and you're still on A, this mid part can be very scary. What you can do to minimize the time spent on checking every single corner while the bomb is ticking away is to aim your smoke right here and jump throw. This smoke will smoke off the double doors area completely, so you can focus on not being shot from B doors and window while pushing through CT. We can all agree that nobody likes to get sniped by an AWP while rushing B, so to block that annoying sniper, simply line up your smoke like this and jump throw. This smoke will land right in the middle of B Plat, covering basically everything. As you can see, it doesn't matter where you try to hold as a CT because you can't see anything, not even on top of the barrels, because this smoke just blocks it all. If the CT actually wants to see anything at all, they will have to stand right here, but even then, moving that far away from the original spot will let you as a T have enough time to pre-fire the new spot because you know exactly where the AWP will go. I hope this guide was useful. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Also leave a comment if I missed some smokes or if there were some new ones that you have never seen before. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.